And we're starting now.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages, are you ready to kayfabe? Put the queen right to the top, oh yeah. I am the queen of the World Wrestling Federation.
Talk about your songs, talk about John 316. Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
I've been hanging out in Normandy with my main squeak deep. I know 20,000 leagues under the sea, 40 nights and 40 days. I hung and bung on the Titanic in Hercules. This is where the power lies. Fuck Hoboken, 46. How many W's these sick lotteries? Sold out Madison Square Garden, Todd Forest, Tokyo Dome, Terrango, German Dome. Fuck all of you.
You know, poor people who don't like AEW.
That's all kayfabe.
Hey everyone, welcome to another episode of That's All Kayfabe, where everything's made up and the points don't matter. No, it's
Man,
no, we don't make everything up. We get the news from reputable sources and we talk about things. Here with me today is my buddy Gabe. What's up, Gabe?
man, I didn't think I was going to be hearing a whose line is it anyway reference in 2025, man. That makes me so happy. You have no idea.
I love Who's Lying. It's fucking
Oh,
hilarious.
dude, I know. It's like, I love that improv comedy. Like, I was showing that to Giselle like a few weeks ago, and I don't know, she thought it was funny, but I was just laughing my fucking ass off. It was incredible.
Oh, dude, like the couple of the funniest episodes. I don't know if you've ever seen the Richard Simmons episode where they had Richard
Oh,
Simmons on there.
dude, yes,
That
that
one-
one's so fucking funny.
They're crying laughing on that one. And then there's an episode also where they have Robin Williams.
Oh, dude, that one's really good too.
That one's fucking good. Like some of them are just like, I don't know. They have nothing there, but they're just putting out a banger of a show, like for nothing, no budget at all.
Dude, yeah, that's where I first introduced to Wayne Brady, and then was it Ryan Styles and Colin Macri? I think that's the last
Mockery.
name, Mockery. Yeah,
Mockery?
man, them two together, dude, they always crack me the fuck up. It's
Oh,
always like it's all improv, but when they would do like if they're trying to sell a CD, like like to the public.
Oh
It's
yeah,
like,
yeah.
oh,
The music.
So 163 tracks on 163 CDs. This is your Christmas music. And then I don't know. Remember when they talked about the Arctic tern?
I don't remember.
It's like, oh, dude, what's your favorite bird? He's all, oh, the tern, the Arctic tern. It's like, what sound does that make? He goes, Backstreet Boys.
Oh, I love this show. It's just hilarious. No
You
one
know that
knows
they
it.
still
I feel
kind of
like
do
no one
it.
knows about it. Yeah, I did know that they have they had a little bit of a revival with like a different host, like a black
Mhm.
chick,
Mhm.
and then I feel like they still do it, but it's not like it's like a TNA or Ring of Honor. Like you
Well,
don't
like it
hear-
exists, yeah.
Yeah, it exists and it's still going on, but nobody pushes it or hears about it.
I think it was being shown on the CW, if I remember correctly.
Uh-huh.
Whose line is it anyway?
That's funny because that's the same network as NXT. So they got
They showed on Sling TV for free. Zumo
Sling.
Play. Yeah, Sling TV for free. And Zumo Play? Networks. The CW American Broadcasting Company. Yeah, it is on the CW.
Oh, okay. No, that's cool.
Man.
No, I know.
I'm just gonna
the
watch
old ones
highlights
are
later on
great.
tonight.
I was about to say the old ones. You could just see like clips on YouTube, and they're fucking hilarious.
Oh, dude, it's great, man. Oh, man, I watched on a regular basis when I was younger. I'm just like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be watching this. I'm like 12. What is this?
This is confusing.
But before we go on to the news, man, I just wanted to show you. First off, thank you for the gift that you sent me the other day, which I'm actually wearing right now. It's the new That's All Kayfabe Wolfpack shirt. I'm
Hell
trying
yeah.
to keep myself up because I can't squat.
It looks good. Hell yeah.
Dude, it feels great, man.
I
It's
know I saw it come in and I was like, hell yeah, that looks good on red.
oh no, it looks fucking badass. I never wear red either, so it's like, man, I'm gonna wear this regular, like around the house to work. Like it's not itchy. It's a good fabric to it. It's stretchable. Like it's just nice. Like legit. After this, I'm gonna go wash it so that way I can wear it again tomorrow.
That's what shirts are for. Hell yeah.
Oh, oh, oh.
Whoa, it makes sense. It's weird.
But
Like
tell me, Lorenzo, where can I get the shirt? Like for other friends or family members?
you can get it at believe stickermule.com slash that's all funny. I
Yes.
think. Let me see. Right? I'm pretty sure. Let me see here.
Not an ad. Not an ad. Not a sponsor. Not a sponsor.
Let me see. Do. Sticker Mule store, my store. Yeah, stickermule.com slash that's all funny.
Is that stickermule.com/ that's all funny?
Yes. Stickermule.com slash that's all funny. And you can go to a little store here and we got the Wolfpack one, the NWO colored one, and then a couple other from the other podcasts. Areolas, we got the I Dream of Mint black and white shirt, and then the 3D Japanese variant, and then Lorenzo at Hogan's Alley.
Hell yeah, man! They all look badass. Really good quality, and they're not $35.
No, they're like $23, I believe. They're not an arm and a leg.
Yeah, so if anyone out there, whoever's listening, wants to come and support the channel, maybe you want to buy a shirt. You want to buy a shirt to support our channel? Hmm. Hmm.
Ooh,
Ooh, ooh,
ooh,
ooh, ooh. Please support our channel.
Then do it. Do it here.
Do it. You want to do it?
Do it, man.
What's that
Do it.
about?
I believe they have up to 3X, so no juggalos.
Oh.
Oh, I'm
man,
sorry, juggalos got those 6X, 7X sizes.
Man, you just knocked out half of my family that can't afford a shirt, man.
Nah, juggalos are cool. I'm down with the clown. Whoop,
You're
whoop.
down with the clown?
Yeah. Whoop whoop. Magic ninja. What? Magic ninjas. What?
It's like that's ridiculous that I have a can of Fago right here just chugging it.
But did you watch any wrestling this week, Gabe?
Unfortunately, no, I did not. The only thing I just got to watch highlights, which we'll briefly discuss here, but I know you watched a lot of wrestling this week.
I did. I watched all the wrestling. And I'm like tempted to get the what is it? The TNA package. I'm hoping that eventually TNA goes and gets under the WWE umbrella, as well as like Ring of Honor goes under it's already under the AEW umbrella, but goes the streaming way because I would watch it if it wasn't like this whole separate streaming thing. But the only thing that I really saw that was like a highlight was TNA was on NXT, where one of the tag teams on NXT, they were like there with Fraxium, and they were like, "Oh, we want to challenge the champions," and they're like, "Haha, you don't get a chance to challenge us." And they're like, "No, not you champions, the real champions, the
Ooh.
TNA champions, Matt and Jeff Hardy. They're the ones that really matter." And the Hardys like did like a video package back to them and said, "Oh, we heard our names, and we're down to challenge you all." And so they're gonna challenge for the TNA championships, I think, on the next NXT.
Man, this is where that gets me so excited, man. This is like the crossover that we needed,
Uh-huh.
And I believe if I remember correctly, the other tag team was No Quarter Catch Crew. Is that correct?
There you go. Yeah, it was
Okay,
a weird.
yes.
They have a weird acronym. It's
Yeah,
like what is it?
NQCC?
NQ. Yeah. That's what they
Because
said.
that's with Charlie Dempsey, right? Is he part of the crew? Because that's William Regal's son.
Let's see, No Quarter.
Yeah, No Quarter Catch Crew, if I remember correctly. But while you're looking that up, I'll discuss too. Moose showed up on
Oh
NXT
yeah, you're right.
to challenge Obafemi, And let me tell you, dude, this is the type of big meaty men slapping meat that I want to see.
Booker T was like, "No bread, no cheese, all meat." It is fucking Chucky Ducky quack quack
Dude,
voice.
what noise does he do with Stephanie Fontaine does that knee stuff when it hits him again? Ah, ah,
Yeah.
ah, ah.
Oh yeah.
Dude, legit, they say he's one of the worst announcers, and I kind of agree, but man, he's fucking entertaining. I just feel bad for Corey Graves because I feel like he can't get his shit because Booker T's so fucking dumb.
Yeah. It's fucking great. No bread, no cheese on me. That's so fucking great.
Oh,
No
dude.
quarter catch crew. The group currently consists of Charlie Dempsey, Miles Bourne, Tavion Heights, and Ren Sinclair.
So I don't know anything about Miles Bourne. Tavion Heights, he was actually sent to Japan for a few months. And he was I think not in New Japan, I think he was in Noah, if I remember correctly. Um, I'm trying to remember what he was in. Yeah, he was in NX Noah for a little bit. He did a lot of training over there, and he was in a bunch of matches, and he would actually win over there, and it was crazy. And it's just like they were kicking ass. Oh, they so yeah, that was like that guy ain't there anymore.
That's
Rest
the
in
old
peace.
one. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll probably say maybe the red and yellow graphic, the one with the rascals, the one that your mouse was on.
See this one?
X out of that one. The one right above it, the with Kushida. Yeah, that one. Yeah, so Tavion Heights is the one on the right. Charles Dempsey is the one in the middle, and I think I already forgot the name of the other fellow. I feel so bad. Miles Bourne. I don't know if that's him.
Yeah,
Um,
Miles Bourne.
Ren Sinclair. I'm still trying to remember names because it's a bunch of new wrestlers that I don't know the names of.
Uh-huh.
But Tavion Heights, dude, he's like super athletic, like just like like amateur wrestler style. I don't know why that's always a plus for me. I kind of like that amateur wrestling style, like just them big dudes tossing other big dudes around. It's kind of nice.
Yeah, I know we're always talking about back doors and being open and stuff like that.
But no, this is like this
The forbidden door.
this forbidden door. Hey, we can't say that. What's the timestamp? We got to cut that out. No, this is the crossover that we needed. It's actually exciting to see Moose, even though like a lot of people hate Moose. It's like I just think he's a great wrestler.
Oh, they hate
Just-
like his real life persona, right? For
Yeah, because
reason.
he got I think he pushed his girlfriend down a set of stairs in like 2009.
That
Yeah,
it
so-
happens. I guess you know.
You say push. I'm sorry. I don't want to make jokes about it. We're trying to get more fans here.
Yeah.
Um,
No, he's. I mean, it's like the whole Tessa Blanchard situation. It's like, hey, if some people, I guess, second chances, third chances. It just depends, you know.
yeah, and
If
then
if they can perform Chris Benoit's theme song now, years after
it happened.
yeah, what he did, I think the world can heal and forget.
The world is
The world is healing.
the
I
world
feel
is
bad.
healing. It only took like what 14 years, I think.
Yeah, that's actually
Um,
pretty modest, I think.
Yeah, that's being generous. All right,
Yeah,
like
it
take what
is.
you get.
That's it.
But no, it's great. You can never make me hate the Hardys, no matter what. So see them against No Quarter Catch Crew. I think that's going to be very interesting to see. I mean, hopefully, because I don't think NXT's streaming on anything, correct?
The NXT, it's on CW.
No, but like, is it like on any streaming service?
Oh no, it's
Oh, it's
on
not. Oh, okay.
cable or whatever you want to call it. It's on.
So I
CW.
think I probably just watch highlights on that one, but it's exciting. I'm excited to see what happens.
I'm sure they will have highlights too, for sure. It feels like and especially after the Ricky Starks, or it's not Ricky Starks. We can talk about his name, but they did air that too, where they had the contract signing for him
Mhm.
for the Absolute one, and we could talk about how they're sharing a lot of things on NXT, like they do the stuff that goes on down on Raw and SmackDown. Like
Mhm.
you can catch all the highlights. NXT isn't forgotten about, sort of like um fucking Ring of Honor. I never see Ring of Honor. I rarely see Ring of Honor. Let
Rarely
me say
see
that.
him,
I say
man, and it
rarely, but I
sucks
do.
because I remember I would watch it on a regular basis, like the late 2010s, and dude, it was just good wrestling because you didn't see AEW wasn't around at the time, so it's like to see like these guys making a name for themselves, doing crazy shit. Like it was so cool to see. It was something new, and it's like WWE in the late 2010s or like just 2010s in general. A lot of it was garbage, like pure garbage, and it's just like a nice breath of fresh air. But it sucks now. You fast forward another 5 years later, like we rarely talk about Ring of Honor. Like we want to see because they got like Bandito on there, they got Toros on there, they got the Learning Tree on
They have
there.
Athena. Athena's pretty damn
Dude, she's
badass.
good. It's
She
like she's still
found like
tapping.
Yeah, I didn't like her at all really and on AEW, but once like she hit Ring of Honor and like found her stride there, I'm like,
Hmm.
okay, dang. Or even Sammy Guevara, as much as people want to hate him, if you want to like watch him wrestle, he's over there. You know?
Yeah, he's there somewhere in the mix.
Yeah, he's exiled.
He's exiled. But other than that, what else happened in the wrestling world? Like as far as like the
Um,
shows.
Other than that, nothing really. Other than I don't know if you and we talked about a little bit, The Rock showing up last minute on SmackDown.
Eeh.
And everyone's kind of I think divided with this. I don't know. I haven't heard. I mean, I guess I'm hearing all bad things, but the Rock showed up last minute, and everyone was mad at first because it was supposedly going to take away time from other matches that he like came in. He was going to take away from, I believe, Naomi and Liv, and then also take Cody out of the match. Or no, they thought the 3-way main event, the triple tag. What is it?
The 6 man.
The 6-man. There we go. It was going to be the Fatu Solo and Tamatonga versus fucking Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest, and Braun Strowman, and they thought that match was going to get canceled. And what had ended up happening was Cody Rhodes got taken out, so they took out Tamatonga, and they made that just a tag team match. And then the Liv Morgan and fucking what was I saying?
Naomi.
Liv Morgan and Naomi, they had the entrances and all that, but then they just got DQ'd. Liv Morgan and Rachel or Raquel, they just did a DQ, real quick DQ fucking spot to where the match was like called off real quick. And this segment with The Rock showing up, he called Cody out, and it lasted a good like 25 minutes. Anyone can watch it on Twitter for sure and on YouTube. But The Rock just asks for Cody's soul. Like he tells him, "Hey, I want you to be my champion." And so he's like, "Okay, well, what do you want? Like a match?" And he's like, "No, I want your soul." like, like some Cuphead Shang Tsung shit, and everyone was like, "What?" And Cody Rhodes looked all like,
Confused, like
yeah, he looked befuddled and he looked fucking like scared, like he just stared the devil in his like the Wishmaster, the devil in his face.
oh
And
man.
I don't know. I know I don't think you got a chance to see it, right?
No, I didn't, but I saw. But this post because I sent it to you. It's like he asked for his soul, and I
Yeah.
just imagine him like, "Your soul is mine."
It's just that's essentially what it wasn't far
Like
from that. What
that's
you're
so weird though. It's man.
and then
So
oh
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
and then the Rock was gonna have a press conference after SmackDown, and he did, kind of like the ones they do after the pay-per-views.
Mhm.
And he just answered like a bunch of behind the curtain questions like, "Oh, well, what about Cody with this, and what about," and I think at one of the questions he said, um I don't necessarily have to show up and it mean a match. I could just show up for a segment, and we can just have me here, like basically as a talking segment rather than a match. Like he's basically saying I don't need to show up and it need to culminate to a match. It could just be me talking with Cody, and it'd be a story rather than lead to any match. Which it's so strange. Like I don't know. I wanted to get your opinion on this. Like, do all things have to end in a match? It feels like that's the whole point of wrestling. You know?
That you took the words right out of my mouth. That's exactly what I was gonna say. It's the wrestling world. It has to culminate in a match. It's like, like what's the big blow off gonna be? It's like eventually it's gonna be a fucking like a match.
Yeah.
Like down the line. It's like you think like Cody versus Roman Reigns. It's like how did that culminate? So you had them fight at WrestleMania 39. Cody loses, and then they had the match, the tag team match, him and Rollins versus The Rock and Roman, and then the main event match at night 2 of WrestleMania 40, to where that culminated to Cody finishing the story and becoming champion. Like no matter what, it's like you think like Triple H versus Batista, Triple H versus Undertaker, Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker, John Cena versus CM Punk, like all these big matches culminated in a final match. It's like it's annoying because it really is. It's like, so the main thing people were upset about is like, oh shit, The Rock's gonna come out. Oh, what he's gonna talk about? It's like, so spoiler alert. I don't know. Did he announce WrestleMania for next year? It was him,
Yeah,
right?
and he announced it, and it's weird because I could have swore I heard that it was already going to be in New Orleans.
Hmm.
Uh,
So like
yeah,
they brought The Rock out to announce in New Orleans because they're live there in New Orleans for that SmackDown. He announced that the next year's WrestleMania, which is 42, is going to be in New Orleans at the Superdome. So it's like, man, dude, that's a waste of time. Like it really is. Like literally, you can make like an Instagram post and post like that. Like you're still gonna get views because honestly, it's the fucking Rock. Like he's gonna get views no matter what. But the fact that he has to show up and change last minute plans for 2 matches would have been really good matches if they got in the proper time. It's like
mhm.
I would have loved to have seen that 6-man tag. It's like I'd love to
Oh
see,
yeah,
just like Solo and Jacob Fatu, Tamatonga, like all 6 men, all 6 guys to go at it. And it's like and just for the women to go at it too. But it's like I feel like that's taking a step backwards where you're taking away from like the women's matches, and it's like these women kick ass. And it's like you're taking away like a main event spot from your main champion, Cody, and it's like he just looks so not I don't want to say he looks stupid, but it's like he looks confused, like, man, this is actually really fucking dumb. Like it is, man. And then too, like I'm sorry for like continuing on,
no,
but it makes me think back to Bad Blood, where they were discussing what's going to be the main event. When it was CM Punk and Drew McIntyre in the Hell in a Cell match, and then Cody and Roman versus Solo, I think Solo Jacob Fatu, the tag team match.
I don't recall.
I think it was them too, but eventually Cody and Roman won, and then at the end of the match, The Rock shows up, and you remember he comes out, he does like the 3, 2, and then the 1, and then he does a countdown that he just like walks off. So then that was people speculating, oh, like he's gonna be in the Royal Rumble, and you know The Rock shows up at the first episode of Raw on Netflix and just like talks about how great of a guy Cody is, kind of like making it not important all the shit you did the year prior or like this final
Mhm.
boss bullshit that's been going on for however long it's been going on for. So it's like, okay, that's fucking buried. It's like, oh, maybe he's still gonna appear at the Royal Rumble. Maybe that's what he was doing the countdown for, and then he's not at the Rumble. So it's like, motherfucker, it's like you could have put CM Punk and Drew McIntyre in that main event spot at Bad Blood, which it deserved it. it should have totally went on last. Like we talked about, it's one of the best matches of the
Mhm.
year,
Yeah,
maybe
for
the
sure.
best match of the year for WWE. Just to go against, a tag team match with Cody and Roman and Solo and Jacob Fatu. And that match was only put as the main event match because The Rock just showed up, did fucking jack shit, and walked out. It's like, that's not like everything The Rock has been doing lately has been leaving a negative impact in my mind because I see it as he's taken away from the talent just to feed his ego. That's how I see it.
Hmm. I mean, well. Obviously he's not putting butts in seats because this was so last minute. People had already bought tickets. It's not like he was announced like ahead of time, rowdy in advance. But also the fact that he came out like you said, you did a little bit to it, or you said a little bit to it, to this announcement. When he came out as a babyface, The Rock, because he'd already made up with Cody Rhodes. Like you said, he buried all that shit underneath it, the Mama Rhodes shit and the Cody Crybabies. And
Mm-hmm.
so he came out as a babyface here, and he's a babyface telling them, "Oh, New Orleans is gonna hold WrestleMania." Everyone's cheering, and then he suddenly turns heel, and he's just like, "Oh, all y'all have STDs," and he's just saying like random, little one quips, like
Mm-hmm.
little quips here and there that were like trying to get booze and stuff, and it was very unnatural. The fact that he was trying to become heel like so quickly, right after he just announced that they were going to hold New Orleans for WrestleMania. It was very weird. Like I said, it was the whole fucking thing of it was just weird. It was just odd.
It is odd. And the thing with me, it's this puts like another like bump in the road, like on the road to WrestleMania. Because so far they only have two matches for WrestleMania. And as the day of recording this, we're recording this on the 23rd of February on a Sunday.
Hmm.
This next pay-per-view coming up is Elimination Chamber, and they haven't announced anything else. Like right after that, it's gonna be WrestleMania, like a month later. So it's like you gotta
Oh shit!
build like what 10 more matches on the WrestleMania card like within a month. Like it's so much that's being thrown up in the air. Like I know a lot of people were excited, like, man, I really don't know what's happening. And when it was like in the beginning of like January, but we're already toward the end of February, and there's only two matches. Nothing else has been announced. It's like fuck. Like they're probably. I feel like they're just gonna do like multi-mans. It's like I don't want multi-mans. You got a bunch of star power like to build off and end off on stories to start anew, like whatever happens.
No, for real.
So it's kind of nerve wracking a little bit because it's like I do want it to be a good WrestleMania, but my expectations are very, very low at the moment because nothing much has been done for the build up.
Also, we'll see. I mean, I don't know if they could do it solely off the back of two matches, unless that's what they're trying to do. Like until they can announce anything off of
Ah,
what
man.
Gunther and Jey Uso and Tiffany and Charlotte. I mean, which are good matches. Don't get me
Yeah,
wrong. I'm sure
yes.
they're
I don't
going to be
want. Yeah,
great,
I don't want to take away from those matches at all.
but
Like
I
I'm
don't think
not.
they're main event caliber. Either of them. I don't know. I It'd be interesting if they were both the main events on each respective nights, but I highly doubt it. They don't seem like
Mhm.
main events, even though he's main event you. So
I know it's nothing against Jey Uso either, but it's like fuck. I want the best for them in general, but like the plans right now are so inconsistent. And
yeah,
it's crazy because it's like the discussion's like, man, who's Cody gonna face? And I'm just like, dude, at this point, I don't even think WWE knows who Cody's gonna face.
if he even has a match, the way they're like building this, it's making it seem like they're gonna try like
Mhm.
some Days of Our Lives type soap opera shit where
Just like prolonging it, like
yeah, where they could have segments where maybe The Rock takes a Cody Cutter, but they're not gonna have a full blown Matt, or he takes a slap, or he takes a Cody Cutter, or
hmm
The Rock bottoms him once. Like they don't need. That's what The Rock seems like he's trying to do. Like I don't know if he's gonna try to do some like, oh, let's see how much star power I have if I can lead a flock of fans without a match. Just maybe a segment
Mhm.
or segments. It'd be pretty. I don't think it would work out, but it'd be pretty ridiculous.
Man, that's I don't know because I we talk shit about how dumb fans are, but it's like a lot of fans are not stupid in the same sense.
Yeah.
It's like they know this is just wasting time. It's like you said, they could have done segments like not including The Rock, but it's like you could have been doing segments where Cody talks to like each of the competitors in the Elimination Chamber. Because I know the men's Elimination Chamber match, whoever wins is going to face Cody at WrestleMania, and you can have them like have a promos or like beat downs matches. You could have anything out of that, man, because it's 6 men, like literally.
Hmm.
But it's just like they're not doing it. It's so odd, and like just for them to take away the time from the other wrestlers to be spending 25 minutes all on this, like it's ridiculous.
Are you there? Wait,
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
are you there?
Yeah.
Okay. No, I'm sorry. My internet was cutting out. I think.
Oh, okay, okay.
Uh,
Did you hear everything I was saying?
I didn't get the last part. I think.
I forgot. No, I'm just kidding. No, pretty much what I was just saying. It's the like they wasted so much time with the segment. Like 25 minutes, dude. It could have went toward like
Yeah.
more build up. It could have went toward um more stories being told. It could have went more to the matches because a lot could be done in 25 minutes. And 10
Fuck
of
yeah.
those minutes were probably for the Rock's entrance in general. And it's mind-boggling, man. I really don't know what else to say about it. I just want WrestleMania to be good, but I'm just confused at the direction that they're going with all of this.
Yeah. I'm confused too. Like you said, The Rock just inserting himself. It's like, don't you have like a Martin Scorsese movie to worry about? Like why are
Aren't you
we
supposed to be a mob boss right now?
bringing you back into the mix when I feel like we have a stacked roster, when we have a stacked, or I'm saying we like I'm the WWE, when the WWE has a stacked roster, when they have a stacked bit of talent, you know what I mean? Why do we need The Rock there? It's very strange.
Just gotta wait and see, man.
Yep, we got to wait and see. Next year on the news, or this was the first on the news. That was just talking about SmackDown. First year on the news. You sent me this. The minimum pay. Well, you sent me all these probably. The minimum pay for a WWE talent on the main roster is in the range of 200,000 to 300,000, with a number of talent earning in the millions per year via Fightful Select. What do you think about the minimum pay being 200,000 to 300,000 per year?
Must be nice.
I'm trying to think of how much, because I make what, like 50,000 a year if I'm lucky, maybe
Shit.
40,000. Yeah, but what's crazy is like, I don't know if the trainers there WWE, if they're like um free or whatever, but I mean they got to pay for their meals, they got to pay for trainers, they got to pay for gym memberships, for their flights. I don't know if they pay
Mhm.
for their flights. Do you think they still do all that? Like pay for
I don't
like,
think WWE pays for their flights. I
right?
think they pay
'Cause
for their own flights.
yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that gets subtracted out of that when you think of, and then their gear, like they probably pay a lot to have that fucking
Like altered and made.
seamstress that works for
Hmm.
them, like do all that. So I don't know. And then personal trainers, if they get hurt, they got to pay their own.
Cameramen, truck drivers.
Oh yeah, then they're like let's say they got a side hustle going on. You have like Sheamus with his Celtic Warrior workouts. He's got to pay cameramen to do that. You got up,
Mhm.
up, down, down. You got to pay like to have that fucking done. And I don't know. I could see it um be like getting real smaller if they don't manage right. But it
Mhm.
does sound like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of a wrestler that's like barely utilized like Piper. I like Piper
Piper
Niven or
Niven.
whatever. Just making 200,000 by just being Chelsea Green's fucking bodyguard.
Dude, shit, pay me 200,000, man. I'll take bumps all I can, dude.
Oh
Like, just
yeah,
toss me around. I don't give a fuck. I'll get surgery for it. I'll be
for
okay.
real. I'll fucking take the back door. Uh,
Take the back door.
I'll fucking come through the back door.
And just to think, that doesn't even include like merch sales
Oh no, you're
or
getting
like
into like
sponsorships or anything
huge
like that.
numbers when you go that route. Like
Mm-hmm.
you said with Penta's mask or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever just like everyone was wearing one, and you're like, God damn, like or Yeet, everyone wearing a fucking Yeet shirt.
Dude, a Yeet shirt. Just to think, like Slim Jim used to be the biggest sponsor until Prime showed up. But imagine how much money LA Knight was making, Bianca Belair, how much she was making.
Hmm.
Bianca Belair and Montez Ford have their own TV show. Like it's like they're making a lot of money.
Yeah,
That's to
that
think the
extra bit.
minimum is 200,000. That's fucking wild. It's crazy because I remember seeing somewhere like the president makes like, well, not it doesn't happen now because it's fucking Trump. He's a fucking billionaire, but like the minimum for like the president was like 400,000 a year. I'm like, man, should they be getting more than like athletes because they run the fucking country?
Oh, they do. They get more. I always see. I think Elon Musk doing all that, like cleaning up with the Doge, the Department of Government Efficiency.
Yeah, big
How
yikes.
yeah, how he what was it? He's saying like, oh, your senators make 200,000 a year, right? Let's say,
Hmm.
but senators get paid a salary of 200,000 a year, but they're making upwards of 14 million a year. How does that make sense? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Uh,
without some sort of shady deals or stuff like that.
this is according to uscode.house.gov. The president shall receive in full for his service during the term for which he shall have been elected compensation in the aggregate amount of 400,000 a year to be paid monthly, and in addition, an expense allowance of 500,000 to assist in defraying expenses relating to or resulting from the discharge of his. I don't know. There's more words to this. It just cuts off, dude. But
What's
yeah, 400,000.
what's crazy is they get Secret Service for life after they're done. So that's like how much money is that to pay a round of people to follow them for the rest of their lives?
At
You
least
know,
like 20 an hour.
dude, it's crazy. I don't know, but uh, yeah, this minimum pay. I mean, I hope the wrestlers that deserve the money get more money. You know, like Shinsuke.
Hmm.
You know, I think he deserves a little. He deserves a president's salary at least. You know.
Nah, dude, they're making big money. Like it's crazy to think like just WWE alone, like how much fucking money is being made into this company, and just to think that other companies in the world like culminating that amount of money, it's like, man, dude, how much money is just floating around in general? Like these numbers are fucking fake.
To see well, I've been tuning in like to every wrestling event, right, for the last month or two to see every fucking venue packed. And they're like, we're sold out here tonight and da 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 da. And it's just like, God, dude, these are just regular shows. They're not even pay-per-views, and they're sold out and they're huge. They're
Hmm.
huge venues.
I just want them to make another Scooby Doo crossover. That's all I want.
Who do you want in it? Because they've had what Undertaker, John Cena.
Let me see. They can put Cody Rhodes, Damian Priest.
They
Because that's
could
like
do a Cody
Undertaker,
Rhodes
just
one.
bisexual, right?
They could do a Cody Rhodes one, like where it's like a George Washington ghost, and they have to have the American Nightmare
Oh, dude, that'd be funny.
show
He's
up.
haunting. He's haunting George Washington.
They've stolen the Declaration of Independence, and George
So
Washington is
see, so then
haunting them.
Nicolas Cage has to be in it.
That's true.
So I see Vince McMahon was in the other one, so I would say Triple H has to be in it as well. I don't know what other. Oh, they had Sin Cara in it. So I think they would put Penta instead.
Dude, I was about to say Penta in it.
Dude, that'd
That'd
be
be
fucking
badass.
sick, man. Dude, Penta's fucking filthy rich now, I bet you.
God, dude. And to think he was doing like nothing, he was just rotting away in AEW.
Yeah,
Like,
because like I don't want to say he wasn't getting paid. It's like they got the money to pay them in AEW, but
mhm.
it's like he could have been more rich like if they sold masks. And now they're doing it. Finally.
and
Even before he showed up.
and then the spots he was doing in AEW, he's like doing a third of those crazy spots. You know, like the shit he does over here, he does like that arm break, and then
Mhm.
a random suicide dive or something, and like the crowd will pop all rowdy. But over there in AEW, you had to fucking fly off of the top ropes to the outside and do all this crazy shit just to
Mhm.
fucking feel anything.
Man, he deserves a championship sometime soon. But I mean, back to the subject at hand, that's just amazing, like how much money is just floating around. It's like you just reminded me, I gotta buy a Penta mask now.
Tell your wife when she gets her first paycheck, hey, just like
Dude.
leave it on the fridge, like a printout of it.
I print out and just circle with permanent marker over and over
Yeah,
again to be like, oh, this is it. Arrows pointing toward it.
it just says goals in marriage, and it's just a penta mask or something.
Like I just imagine like, oh baby, like you're able to save up for a car. I'd be like, yeah, a car. But it's just like a fucking like a pallet of Pentamask that I have in the backyard.
uh, that'd be cool to wear it while using the restroom.
Oh dude, to take it to work.
Dang.
That'd be badass.
and
Yeah.
and you can't. They at work they'll be like, hey, you gotta take that off. No, I can't. There's a luchador fucking like rule that you can't take your mask
Yeah,
off.
it's like I gotta take the mask off. And then I'll just tell them, ¿qué?
So no fear, you do it. You need to take your mask off.
Zero fear.
And there's another guy like down in the way, just going, yeah, and
Yeah.
yeah,
Let me talk to you. Let me
yeah,
talk to you. Yeah. Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, wrestling. I love wrestling.
I love wrestling. I'm over here complaining about my fucking income tax, and then they're over here making minimum 200,000. That's
I
wild.
know, man. I'm thinking that too. Like, fuck, that'd be nice. That'd be nice. Next year on the news. Let's see here. Michin reveals that marijuana is no longer on WWE's ban list of drugs and substances via the Speakeasy podcast. What do you think about this?
That's good. It's crazy that it hasn't been off of the drug ban list
I mean,
like
if
this
it
whole
was,
time.
Riddle would be Riddle would be back, wouldn't he?
Man, dude, I liked Riddle, but he was too problematic.
I
Like
like
from what
Riddle
I've heard.
too. I
Yeah,
like
he always
Riddle.
put on good matches, and like he was just fucking cool. But I forgot what he got released for because he was getting in too much trouble, right, for
I
drugs.
think it was. I thought it was with his like wife too.
Oh, dude, I was like, and then he would get in a lot of fights with everybody because I know, because him and Seth Rollins, I remember that. Him and Goldberg, I remember that. Let me see. Why did Riddle get fired?
Do you remember that? And I always think about it because I think I saw a highlight of it. That Riddle match versus Roman, where like they kept like feeding Roman different opponents, and it was actually a pretty like cool match.
Oh yeah, dude, it was the main event on SmackDown, correct?
Yeah, Riddle
Yeah.
versus Roman. That was actually
Uh-huh.
like where he did the RKO to him, and
Yeah.
like the crowd was all hyped because it actually looked like Riddle could win for some reason, but you knew he couldn't.
It just sucks because like RK Bro was like such a big thing too.
Oh, dude, yeah, it
I
was.
miss RK Bro, man.
Yeah,
It's like Randy Orton could do no wrong anymore. Like it's just good.
no, he's
Um,
untouchable now. He is untouchable.
AI overview. Why did Matt Riddle get fired? Matt Riddle was fired from WWE in September 2023 due to a combination of controversies, drug use, and a demanding schedule. Controversies, Riddle's unprofessional conduct backstage and his personal life and his loud mouth. Drug use. Riddle admitted to failing multiple WWE drug tests for cocaine. I remember that. I forgot about
Ooh.
that.
Oh yeah. Okay. Never mind. That one's that
And
one's
I was like,
not
that's a
banned.
big one. You're like, come on, bro. Uh, Riddle's perspective. Riddle said that he felt relief after being released from WWE. He said that the WWE schedule was not the best way for him after having another child. He said that he thinks it was the right move for everybody. It just talks about his. Yeah, because he kept on failing his wellness policy
Mm.
for WWE. Yeah, he did cocaine and it caused suspension, but then there was all that stuff with his wife and like just being super problematic. So
Yeah.
he still would have been gone either way, even if they took
Okay.
weed off the whisk. Weed off the whisk. They took weed off the whisk, so the
Oh,
band it's not banned anymore.
bring back Whittle. We want Whittle. We could
We
put
want
weed on the whisk.
Whittle. We want Whittle.
I'm
Oh
not a
man,
I'm not a big fan of Meechin though. I
I
feel
like
like she should
Beachin.
be. I feel like she should be NXT rather than like I would trade her for someone else.
For
Any Vaquer for Julia. Let's trade her to NXT. Bring up one of
true,
those
Sol
girls.
Ruka. I really like Sol Ruka.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
she's badass. But yeah, it's crazy that they just took it off of the ban list. I wonder if it was just recently or she just like spoke of it, like just out the blue, and like it was never like newsworthy to make a big deal about it.
that's true. That's interesting. I don't know. But yeah, I hope Riddle is good wherever he's at. I know he was still doing the indies, and I like Riddle. I don't know why this. Yeah, this made me think about him immediately.
Because he's always high all the fucking
Yeah,
time.
it's just his persona.
I know. It's like be like Rob Van Dam, where like I guess like not problematic. He seems pretty chill.
Where one arm's bigger than the other.
Dude, that shit. Anchor arms. Now everybody loves me.
It's unsettling. It's creepy.
Oh man, what's next on the news, man?
Next year on the news, let's take a look. The men's and women's 2025 Elimination Chamber matches are officially complete. So for the men's Elimination Chamber, which is Saturday, March 1st, which is next week, as of recording this, you have Damian Priest, Logan Paul, Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, John Cena, and CM Punk. What do you think about that lineup for the men's?
I really wanted Jacob Fatu to be in it, because he was part of that triple threat, right? Him, Damian Priest, and Braun Strowman, I believe.
Yeah, yeah.
And then Logan Paul, he beat Rey Mysterio, I want to say. Um, and then Rollins beat Finn Balor, if I remember correctly. I mean, it is what it is. I'm still gonna watch it either way, but I just
Oh
don't
yeah.
know who's gonna win.
You don't have any predictions on who you think the men's gonna win?
No, cause I don't. I feel like they're gonna do the same shit where Cena isn't gonna win.
Yeah, I feel like it too. Like,
Like I have a gut feeling in
mhm.
my belly that he is not gonna win. Who I want to win is CM Punk, obviously, but I wouldn't mind Drew McIntyre either.
I feel like I want Cena to win because he said he was gonna win. But I feel like CM Punk's gonna win.
I know. I don't think Logan Paul ain't gonna win it. But then again, WWE's been doing a bunch of stupid shit. So it's
Well,
like, I don't know. I wouldn't put it past them.
well, now with this whole Rock thing, inserting himself, and then, like I said, he was saying that he doesn't need everything to culminate into a match. I just wonder if this elimination chamber matters, or if I don't know, they have the winner of it go into a three-way with the Gunther and a the Gunther and Jey Uso match, and then they have the Rock face fucking the Rock face Cody.
I don't know, but then that kind of just debunks this whole match, though, right? Because whoever wins this match goes on to face Cody Rhodes, and
Yeah,
like
that's
they already
where
announced it,
they could change the rules at any time. I mean, look at how we thought the Royal Rumble the Royal Rumble, you're supposed to main event WrestleMania, right? If you win the Royal Rumble,
Hmm.
and I don't know if they're gonna main event it. I don't know if that Jey Uso match is main event material, or if they're gonna call it a co-main event. But the winner of the Royal Rumble is supposed to main event WrestleMania, and they're going after like the quote unquote secondary champions, you know.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean,
So they
again,
could
just
rewrite the rules. Like
because I can.
on the women's side, you have is that Lyra Valkyria?
No, that's Roxanne Perez.
Oh man, I don't know either. Roxanne Perez, Bailey, Naomi, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, and Bianca Belair. What do you think about the women's side?
This is who's gonna face Rhea Ripley.
Rhea? Yeah, Rhea Ripley.
I don't want to see Liv Morgan win it because we've already seen Ray and Liv like for this whole past 2024. I'm kind of over it already. Um, maybe I don't know. Maybe Bailey or Bianca Belair will be a big match, but there hasn't been anything cultivating to. So my thing with Bianca Belair or Naomi winning, it's like I feel like they're not going to win because they're eventually going to bring back Jade Cargill and who
Yeah.
attacked her. That's what I'm thinking. So I don't think Alexa Bliss is going to win it. I don't think Roxanne Perez is going to win it. I love them both, but I think Bailey. It probably has to be Bailey because that'll still be a good match too. Bailey versus Rhea Ripley.
Oh yeah, Bailey's fucking great. Like you
Mm-hmm.
can put Bailey anywhere and she'll do fucking great. I kind of hope Roxanne Perez wins it just to have it different, but I
Mm-hmm.
feel like Liv Morgan's gonna win it, so they could just keep riding that same pony of them fucking um fighting with each other because they're just
Mm-hmm.
like they're milking the shit out of that, and I feel like they're gonna keep milking it even more, kind of like AEW. They're still milking the Tony Storm Mariah May
Mm-hmm.
storyline. I don't know why. I'm like contributing that to this where they're just gonna keep milking that storyline of Rhea and Liv Morgan.
Yeah, dude. I eventually want to see Bianca Belair versus Rhea Ripley, but I feel like one of them has to be a heel, like for them to face each other. And
Mm.
I think the Jade Cargill story is gonna happen eventually, maybe at Mania. So Bianca Belair versus Rhea will eventually happen at SummerSlam. That's what I'm thinking.
Do you think it's gonna be revealed that Bianca Belair was the one that took out Jade Cargill, or
Mm.
Naomi was the one that took out Jade Cargill
I think
instead
it's
of
Bianca Belair. I would say Bianca Belair because she was acting really suspicious
uh-huh.
at the Royal Rumble. If you remember, because her and Jordan Grace were hugging each other, and then Bianca Belair grabs Jordan Grace by the hair, like threw her on the ground. It was like, "Hey, what are you doing? Like, we're friends." Like,
Yeah. Like a jealous friend type.
yeah. So I feel like maybe like that eventually.
That'd be cool.
That'd be cool. But
That'd be pretty cool.
so CM Punk and Bailey, those are the two who I think are gonna win it.
Mine are John Cena and who I think is gonna win it, Liv
Mhm.
Morgan.
Oh man. Ugh, we'll see,
I
man.
don't want her. I don't want her to win it. I want Roxanne Perez to win
So what are the over under odds for John Cena and Liv Morgan winning?
it. I bet you John Cena's real high, or the odds are like on him that because he did that whole press conference, but then that makes it to where we're like, oh, they're gonna swerve us again like they did the Royal Rumble.
Oh man, but it's kind of a good card so far because I know they also added Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens in an unsanctioned match.
I was about to say you say his name and he's right behind you for the match.
Oh shit! Oh fuck!
Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in an unsanctioned match at WWE Chamber in Toronto. Goosebumps. Oh, put it in your veins.
Yeah, for audio listeners, I'm pointing to my veins because I want the shit in an IV bag, put it into my veins. Dude, this is gonna, and it's in their home country in Canada. That's gonna be a sick fucking match. Like whenever you ever see their matches when they wrestle each other, they're always fucking good. Like
I don't recall. I feel like, but I have been seeing like them fight against other people,
Hmm.
and I'm like, okay, this is probably gonna be a pretty fucking rowdy match,
Oh,
especially
dude, I hope so.
unsanctioned.
I know. I want there to be blood, and I just want a package pile driver to be shown on TV. Oh my god, I'm excited. This is gonna steal the show. I'm saying it right now. Over under odds are in my favor.
Hell yeah.
Nah, this match is
Yes.
gonna be good. I'm really excited though.
No. It's gonna be cool. I wonder who's gonna win. Oh, you think Sami Zayn's gonna do that like come back from behind thing he always does, where he when the crowd pumps up and he gets that 1 point, he gets resurrected and he has that 1 health point and he just
Dude,
uses it to the max.
this is a spot that I'm gonna see. Kevin is gonna be standing over Sammy, right? Like just like, and then Sammy's gonna be grabbing onto his pants, like looking up. Kevin's gonna grab him by the beard. He's like, "Why do you make me do this?" And he's gonna slap him, and then pick him up by the beard again. You're supposed to be my friend, and slap him again. That's how. That's gonna be a spot. That's gonna be in the match because I feel like it's happened a bunch of times before.
Well, there's gonna be that spot too where maybe he gives him a pile driver or a stunner, and then he gives him a stunner, and then he gives him the package pile driver, and he thinks he's down, but then he gets up with that, like you said, like a zombie, like he gets up like that, and he just Hululu kick, another Hululu kick.
Dude, so you want to hear my I was gonna say my over and under. My predictions for this match, what's gonna happen in this match?
Yeah, tell me.
The big thing. Breaking news here first. Timestamp right now, 119, the 23rd. Randy Orton's gonna show up in this match and help Sami Zayn win.
Randy Orton. Oh yeah, because he got fucked up by Kevin Owens.
Yeah, he is gonna show up and he's going to either RKO or he's gonna give Kevin Owens a punt. He's gonna do one of those two. But that's my big all on black. Randy Orton's gonna come in. He's gonna return to Elimination Chamber. That's what I felt like. Man, I should be the booker, right? If only there was a website where I could be the booker.
Man, to boogers.com where you could be the booger.
Oh man, I know my nose is runny.
Dude, my nose is stuffed.
Makes me the victor.
I'm bleeding, making me the victor. I love it. No, that sounds good. Sounds like it's gonna be a good match, and then it's in Toronto too, like we were saying. So it's gonna be even bigger. We'll see.
Oh, dude, that crowd's gonna be hot, hot, hot.
I just wonder, what the other matches are gonna. Well, the 2 Elimination Chambers are pretty long matches. Those are probably under an hour.
5, 10, 15, 20. They have to be at least longer than 25 minutes.
Yeah,
So
they're
both
probably like a
matches
Royal
have to be
Rumble, right?
Yeah, like
Almost
an hour
like
and a half.
Yeah.
Well, for both matches, an hour and a half for both matches.
Yeah, so maybe like an hour, at least under an hour.
Yeah, yeah.
So they'll probably have at least one more match, maybe the tag team belts, maybe in the card. They've been having Private Party interrupt the tag team champions like every match.
Private Party,
my bad. They're exactly like Private Party. What the fuck are they called?
Oh no, there is another match.
Is there?
Tiffany Stratton and Trish Stratus
It
versus
is
Nia
a
Jax and
tag
Candice
team
LeRae.
match. Okay.
Candice LeRae? Really? Man, that makes me happy. Hell yeah. I love Candice.
I completely forgot about that match. I didn't know that's such an oddball match to have.
I know. I forgot. They just announced that this past week, right? Because Trish came out and saved Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah. But
was that this week or the week before?
It was the week before.
Okay. Yeah, they announced it.
That's such an oddball match.
It's on Lorenzo. There's a 4th match on the card. Do you know what it is? I don't know.
Yeah. All moving my head up and down. Yes. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know.
But that sounds like a pretty solid card. They could probably add one more match. I
They
hope
could. I just feel like that's gonna be it because the Royal Rumble was 4
4
matches.
matches.
Yeah, which I'm glad. That's not bad. Like that's
Hmm.
a nice, sweet little pay per view to watch. That's interesting, huh? Yep.
It's gonna be good, man. I'm excited to watch this. Hopefully, I'm off this weekend. We'll see what happens.
Hell yeah. No, definitely watch it and watch everything else. No.
As you
Next
should,
year,
King.
huh?
As you should, King.
Yes, I will. As I must. No.
Okay.
Next year on the news, the Death Riders new official AEW merchandise. You sent me this. I don't know if it's still loading. What they're no, I don't know.
Do you want to tell the audio listeners what the shirt looks like?
So I'm looking at a white T-shirt here for the Death Riders new official AEW merchandise. It's a white T-shirt. At the very, very bottom to the very, very left-hand corner, if you're wearing the shirt, it says "Property of Death Riders" in the smallest logo. Kind of like if you tucked in your shirt, it would be hiding that logo, so you wouldn't have people. It'd be your little secret that you were the property of the Death Riders.
Let me see. I thought I fucking liked this post.
You know what
No,
this
I
reminds
didn't.
me of? Did you see the Nazi shirt that Kanye West was trying to sell?
Oh my god, that's what I was gonna look up. Oh man. So that that wasn't a Nazi shirt. I mean, it might as well be, right?
Oh
Um
yeah, technically it's not. It's the swastika. It means peace or whatever the fuck the swastika means in
oh, like the
other
other way. Like
cultures.
yeah, it's like a different clockwise, counterclockwise. It's opposite direction.
Yeah,
Uh,
people notice if those are opposite direction or the other direction.
yes, but I remember this Kanye West didn't it wasn't recently because I think it was when Bound the album came out or Yeezus. It was when
Jesus.
Yeezus came out. Yes, yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Yep.
My friend went to a concert and he said they were selling the same shirt. Um, for audio listeners, I'm showing you a picture of this Kanye shirt. It's just a plain white shirt. Can you guess how much he was selling this shirt for?
$100.
Ooh, you're close. It's 120.
Oh my god.
Uh huh.
I
So
like how
this.
an extra $20. I'm like, what?
So maybe since you're on the post, scroll down so you can show it, and then I'll read it. This should be the second. That one. That one. Click on that. So it says hip hop T-shirt collaboration between APC and Kanye West. Very loose T-shirt in Egyptian cotton. Short sleeves, ribbing at neckline, reinforced neckline and shoulders. APC Kanye. Blah 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 blah. This item is currently available for pre-order, and it's only white. You select the size. For one, it's $120. It says same energy because someone reposted it on Instagram and they said this N-word Kanye really charging $120 for a plain ass white shirt. N-word. This shirt better have a magnetic field inside that attract bad bitches to my dick, bruh. This shirt better be bulletproof. Shirt better be able to bring back Jesus. This shirt better let me fly, N-word. This shirt better say white N-word. Better stay. This shirt better stay white. This shirt better get me into a 4-year university. My N word. This shirt better cure cancer. This shirt better be able to cook me dinner. Shirt better free Boosie, bro. Shirt better be able to teach me French. Shirt better help me find Bikini Bottom for $120.
Hey, but it's Egyptian cotton. Remember that.
Oh, okay, that's why it's expensive.
Egyptian cotton is like, whoa.
Just to think, they're making this. I mean, well, you're showing it on the screen. Like AEW is making this white shirt, and they didn't make any Penta masks.
They're ridiculous, dude.
That's crazy, man. But I mean, I already bought 10 of these. They're sitting in a pallet in my backyard.
I mean, we could literally probably make these up ourselves with the little Death Riders logo and sell them for how much are these going for? Like 40, 30?
But for a plain white shirt, I could buy a pack of Hanes shirts from Walmart.
Yeah,
You
for
know.
nothing. This is I don't know.
Oh, dude, that's funny though.
It's ridiculous. They could be they have I don't know they probably have so many talented artists there. They can commission talented artists, and this is the biggest T-shirt they could think of, or at least
Oh
decide to put
man,
out there.
that makes me sad.
Yeah,
Where
it's
can you find
fucking.
better shirts, Lorenzo?
Oh yeah, you could find better shirts here at stickermule.com/ that's all funny.
Wow, I should totally s- tell my friends and family.
Hell yeah, tell your friends and family. Look at that. Look at those shirts. Those are great.
Man, those look like that's a great material. Wait a minute. It is.
It is. They
It
aren't.
is a great material.
They may not be Egyptian cotton, but they will get you. You can't denial these deals. And I don't know. Fucking.
That's good. That's good.
I accept that. That's acceptable. That's
I'm
good.
bleeding, making me the victor.
The Death Riders T-shirt. I don't know. You have AEW shirt, right? You bought an AEW shirt before, or you have Bullet Club, but that's not AEW. That's NXT. Japanese.
Yeah, Bullet Club. It was like Ring of Honor. I got those from Pro Wrestling Tees. They're still sitting in my closet because I'm not a 1X anymore. I grew up in size. The AEW shirt that I had doesn't fit me anymore. Well, it fits me fine up here, but the thing is, it shrunk so it lifts up.
Mhm.
Like it doesn't go past my waistline, so like my stomach's showing.
It's like
And
a crop top.
yeah, man, I don't like that. It kind of makes me uncomfortable. So I'm gonna ask Giselle if she wants it. If not, I'll probably use it for like rags or something.
Hmm.
It still do use. Like it's good being put to good use.
Oh yeah, just hey, at least it's not just a little tiny logo down on the side. It was something.
Yeah,
It's
and
been
it was
worn.
tie dye. It's like the black and gray and white tie dye. It looks really nice. It was like $30 when I bought it.
Dirty bucks. Next year on the news, we have let's see here, the WWE ID belts. This is
Hey, more belts.
Triple H making new belts. Here's Triple H tweeting, the top independent wrestling prospects have been ID'd, and now we're ready to spotlight the best of the best. Here's your first look at the men's and women's WWE ID championships. And if we want more info on that, I do have a little tweet here. Here he is piggybacking on this WWE. The first WWE ID champions will be determined in a tournament across the top independent wrestling promotions. The WWE ID championships will then be defended on the indies. Stay tuned to this account for more news soon. Hashtag WWE ID.
Honestly, that's kind of cool.
It's interesting. They're having belts that are going to go from like promotion to promotion, but they're not technically a WWE. It's a WWE belt, but they're technically not going to be challenged in WWE. It's only going to be among the indies.
Let me see. I need a what indie promotions fall under WWE because I know they have Evolve.
Oh, you're right. They do have like Booker T's Reality of Wrestling and stuff like that.
That's exactly what popped up. Thank you.
Yeah.
Again, I just typed in what indie promotions fall under WWE and overview from Google. WWE ID is a program that supports independent wrestling schools and prospects. The program aims to help develop new talent and raise the profile of independent wrestling schools. Booker T's Reality of Wrestling, located in Houston. Cody Rhodes' Nightmare Factory, located in Atlanta. Seth Rollins' Black and Brave Academy, located in Davenport, Iowa. Elite Pro Wrestling Training Center, located in Concord, New Hampshire. And Knox Pro Academy. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but KNOKX Pro Academy, located in Los Angeles. And then the championships have added matches between ID wrestlers have stakes and victories and can lead to opportunities in WWE Evolve. That's kind of neat, though, that it goes all across different companies. And then everyone said this is bad for wrestling.
Really?
They're just bitching
I
at this
think
point.
to me it doesn't hurt wrestling. Like it may not be like it may not help all be all, but it won't hurt wrestling. You know, them like doing this kind of reminds me of they'll give these belts to someone kind of like Mercedes Monet, how she carries all these belts. You know, you'll have a champion that can win a belt that is prestigious. You know, like have more crossovers
Hmm.
between the indie companies. You know,
That
so
makes
I think it's
sense.
cool. I think it's
Yeah,
cool.
I kind of like it, but it's just like at first I'm just like, nah, man, great, more belts.
I mean, that's we could always use more belts, right? There's so many pairs of pants that need to be
Hmm.
held up, so we do
I
need more
know they
belts.
could afford them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. But oh, I'd watched the first episode also of WWE LFG,
How was
and
that?
it was all right. All the stuff that like happened in it were like in the previews. So any preview you might have seen of LFG, where they have like a dude doing a promo and he's talking shit to Bubba Ray, or what other one is there? I don't know, like someone in the ring with like not Mandy, what's her name? The chick wrestler from Mickey James. Yeah,
Mm.
they had like someone in the ring with Mickey James. Like all that stuff was pretty much like shown in the first episode.
Oh,
So
okay, okay.
it wasn't bad. It just all the stuff that like we had seen for the previews were in the first episode, building it up. So we'll see. But it wasn't bad. It was like a reality show, you know,
Hmm. Where they showing on?
on A&E on
Oh, okay, okay.
A&E on Sundays,
Okay.
and then I think the next week. I don't know if it's this week or the next week on a Wednesday,
Hmm.
because I remember it's like the day Dynamite shows. They're gonna have that other show that WWE. My God, what is it called? Evolve, the WWE Evolve, where they have like uh pretty much the same premise, where they have like indie wrestlers come and show off their skills, you know, in
Hmm.
the ring and stuff like that. And that's gonna be on Tubi.
Oh, okay. Tubi's pretty cool. I like
Yeah,
Tubi.
I like Tubi. Tubi's pretty badass. It's cool that you don't have to make an account. You can make an account, but just to like save, you know, if you want to save where you're at in a movie, or if you want to save your my list, like your
Hmm.
favorites, then yeah, you make an account. But otherwise, you don't need an account. It's like you need an account for everything nowadays. It's fucking
I know
bullshit.
it's ridiculous. Yeah,
It's fucking bullshit.
freaking bullshit, man.
Next year on the news, and this is something that we talked about earlier on what is it? WWE NXT. Ricky Starks' official name is in WWE is Ricky Saints.
I wish I do a drum roll, but it was really bad.
I thought you were wanking it
Bah, 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 bah.
like with Drake. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, blah,
Bah,
blah,
bah,
blah.
bah, bah.
Blah, blah, blah,
Ah,
blah, blah,
blame,
blah.
blah, blue, blue, blame. Blee, blah, blue, blah, blame.
Ricky Saints. What do you think about his name being Ricky Saints?
Oh man, they fucking ruined him. Man, they're burying him with the golden shovel. There goes Triple H burying the fucking talent of the future. Man,
Oh,
it
you know
pisses
it.
me off. Ah, it's all right.
That's not too bad. Yeah. I mean, we knew when they weren't mentioning his name at all that he was going to get a name change, and we were just hoping it wasn't going to be like Osiris Griffin or anything ridiculously out of the
Man, I was
ballpark.
hoping for one of those names, dude. Like I really was, just to laugh and see the outrage. But you said you saw NXT, correct?
Yeah,
Um, so when he came out to the ring, did he have like music? Did they announce a name, or was the reveal when they went up with the camera to the contract?
he came out to music, and he didn't come out to his banging ass music that I love. He came out to
Oh,
some different
dude.
music, and I don't recall like what it sounded like, but it wasn't that.
Oh, dude,
I
man.
love his music in
It's
AEW.
good. It was
Yeah,
good.
he didn't come out to that. He came out to like a rap song.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Bling,
I don't
blah,
know if
bloom, bling, bling.
yeah, exactly what he came out to. Uh,
Uh,
with pyro and everything. Every time the bleep blop bloop blake, like the pyro
Wop,
hit.
wop, 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 wop. There's a probably A minor, but it's spinning the wheel that Penta has.
And just like that. Probably
Um,
minor.
A minor.
E
But he's just
minor.
shaking because he wanted to finish. But nah, Ricky Saints is good. It makes sense because he's a New Orleans fella. He's a New Orleans man. So
That's cool. That's
yeah,
cool.
to tie in from home, and it's not like how you said, not one of those dumb names that we heard like Turd Ferguson.
Yeah, it could have
Uh,
been. It could have been bad, like from the ones we saw. It could
yeah,
have been.
but
It could have been unholy. I don't
but
know.
nah, this is all right. Because his first match might be against Wes Lee. That'll be a good fucking match too. Wes
You
Lee's
know what
fucking
it?
badass.
You know what his first match is? Actually, it's a tag team match. It's him. Oh my god, him and I don't remember who his partner is, but I think it's against Wesley and Ethan Page.
Ooh, is it Javon Evans?
Yeah, the one with the broken jaw, the one that
Damn, that's gonna be good. That
yeah,
sounds good.
him and Javon Evans versus Ethan Page and Wesley in a tag team match. That's his first match next week or this coming
Wow,
week.
that actually sounds pretty badass. I really like that.
Yeah, I remember
Yeah,
that them announcing that.
yeah. Ethan Page and Wesley in Cincinnati, Ohio.
Ohio.
Oh.
Ohio.
Oh man, they're nasty.
Ricky Starks comments on his AEW departure. I will say this: there are some people who stuck their nose in my creative business that shouldn't have happened. Veterans, that's it. I'll leave it at that. And if they got a problem with me, they got my number. Text me about it via Busted Open Radio.
Who do you think it was? I felt like it was Edge.
Yeah, I think Edge, because they really fucked up with that one promo where he like called him a vanilla midget.
A vanilla midget rock. A vanilla midget rock. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, oh, he said a word for the 90s.
A vanilla midget.
And I think Ricky Starks was like actually like cooking him, right? Like he was
Yeah.
he was doing really good. And then just remember like, oh boy, you know what? Your mom's fat.
Oh, you don't talk about his mom.
Ooh,
Ooh,
he's a Copeland.
your retarded mom's fat. Ooh,
Ooh, hey man, you can't say that. You can't say fat.
yeah, you can't call a woman fat. That's body shaming.
So you can't say fat anymore. That's retarded.
I'm hoping he ends up he's gonna be at WrestleMania New Orleans next year
Mhm.
for sure. So I just wonder, what he's gonna do until then. Because that's all I'm looking forward to, not this WrestleMania that only has 2 matches announced.
Dude, it's man, I don't know. Like, I'm going off topic. I'm gonna go off topic, but I do feel like it was Edge and maybe I don't know Chris Jericho. 'Cause I'm trying to think of other veterans that are really over there. Danielson, maybe.
I feel like Danielson's good with everyone, though.
Yeah, I feel like I don't really hear a lot of bad shit about Danielson,
Yeah.
but maybe it was Edge. What are the comments saying on here?
Let's see here. Funny how he all but vanished after Copeland utterly destroyed him on the mic.
Did he destroy him though?
I don't know. I don't think he did. That's the thing. It's all about Cope.
Yeah, about Copeland versus Trump.
It
It was Jericho. Thank you,
I
Learning
am the
Tree.
Learning Tree.
Man, you are beautiful on the inside. Oh, okay. Well, I've seen it all.
I guess you're right. Copeland and Jericho.
Man. Well, let's go Ricky Saints, man. New chapter.
I'm still gonna call him Ricky Starks. That name's too fucking. That's like Dakota Kai and Dakota Sky.
No, that's like
Io Sky.
man. That's how it was with Walter when they made him Gunther.
Dude, they make these names way too. Like, it's good that he got his so similar, but then it's also like we're still gonna call him Starks. It's like too easy not to.
I know. They're like it's gonna transition over. It'll be okay.
Yeah, Ricky
It'll be all
Starks.
right.
I don't know, whatever.
Oh man.
Uh,
Hopefully we got some good news coming up next, man. I can't take any more heartbreak.
Speaking of, no, this is bad news.
No,
Speaking of
really?
bad news, a report: the Rizzler injured at AEW Full Gear.
What?
Do you remember when the Rizzler was the bell ringer, where he was the guy who rang the bell at
Ye-
the QT Marshall match between him and fucking the Boom and the Doom?
So he hurt his hand from ringing the bell.
Yeah, he needed an ice pack supposedly, uh, from what I was reading.
Oh man, that kind of makes me sad though.
That there goes his career. He's already fucking done in wrestling.
Oh man, I don't say that, man. Never say never. Never say never.
I saw recently one of those, they did that sneaker shopping with CM Punk. You saw
Yes.
that? They did one with the Rizzler.
Oh
And
really?
yeah, they did a sneaker shopping with the Rizzler. And he was all, what do you like, Rizzler? You like the high tops, the fades, or whatever, all that shoe jibber jabber?
Uh
And he was like, I like Spider-Man. He's all, I really like Spider-Man. And he's all, okay. He's all, yeah, I like these ones. And they had like some Crocs that were like
huh.
$30 with Spider-Man on them. And here's like
Aw.
$2,000 shoes, $10,000 shoes. And he's like, I really like these Crocs with Spider-Man on them. And they're like $30. And he's like, well, you know what? I'm gonna gift these to you. And he's all, what? No way. He was all happy as fuck
Aw,
getting
dude.
getting just like some $30 shoes.
That makes me happy, man. I
And
can't hate the Rizzler, dude. He's just
no, no, these kids are like, they're living their dreams, dude. I don't even think they care about money. They're just like happy to be like accepted for who they are. Because you look at the Rizzler and it's just like, man, was he gonna grow into like Otis?
dude, it's like it makes me sad because I don't want there to be like a documentary in the future. And he talks about, oh yeah, like my dad was like manipulative and
Yeah, yeah.
like, I feel like if he's just like an innocent kid, like really into like just sneakers or like to Crocs, Spider-Man ones. It's just like, man, he's just so innocent, dude. I hope it's not like that.
I hope not either. Like we can, I don't know. You know how it is with the world with money when people get money.
I know.
But it turns out at the end of that episode, he like bought like do that $2,000 worth of shoes, or really just like two or three pairs,
Mhm.
and it was like $1,000 or something. And
Fuck.
the dad, like, it was funny. He's like, "Oh, you gonna pay for it, Dad?" I guess because he handles his credit card or whatever,
Mhm.
and he just like bought it, and then they gave him those Spider-Man ones, and he was happy. I don't know. It was just funny
Oh.
to see him there, and they were like, he was like, "What? Yeah, I want to. These Spider-Man shoes are great. Yeah, I want to meet Steph Curry." You know.
Yeah. Oh man. Well, hopefully for a speedy recovery. I think that's it for his wrestling career, though. I think he kind of got like not freaked out, but just like, yeah, this ain't for me.
Poor Rizzler. I mean, I welcome him back. They were pretty good. The fucking Rizzler and then the other guys.
We'll see. I don't know. Do you think like the Costco guys, like their 15 minutes are up already?
I
Like
don't
just
think so.
you don't
I
think
don't
so?
think so.
I haven't heard from them in a long time.
Well, I think they're gonna still be in AEW. I mean, as far as wrestling goes,
Hmm.
I think they're still gonna be around. Yeah, as far as their own brand, I haven't
Hmm.
heard much from them, but I think they're gonna stick with what they know, and I think they're still gonna find a way to stay relevant, even though they're like evolving. But
Hmm.
I feel like Costco, like, under secretly kind of pays them to keep doing only in Costco.
Hmm.
So I feel like they're just gonna find a way to be pushed in some other algorithm when it comes to it, and especially stick with Costco.
Well,
You know how all
yeah.
the gears work in the background with the
Hmm.
algorithms and everything to keep them relevant. So I think it's the shadow people that are helping them
The
helping them stay
shadow people.
helping them stay relevant.
Oh man, but yeah, it's like you can never make me hate the Rizzler, dude. I didn't understand it at first, but now I'm just there at work.
I think I did that once in like a show, like a show I was doing, and no one knew what I was doing. I was like, man,
Oh
I thought he was
man,
popular. What the hell?
I know y'all boomers.
Bullshit. Bullshit. Next year on the news, this is just news. 2K unveils the official soundtrack for WWE 2K25. And I'm gonna name out these songs. Let me know if you have heard of anyone. Now
Okay.
here's Fuel, and this is by Eminem featuring JID.
Oh,
Uh,
oh man, I love Jid, dude. Hell yes, dude. I love Jid. You can never make me hate Jid.
I don't know if you're being serious or not.
Dude, no, I'm 100% serious. Me and Giselle knows if she sees this video, she's gonna leave a comment and talk about how much she loves Jid. So that way I know she actually watches this video.
So you do know Jid?
I do. I absolutely
Wow.
do.
Oh,
Yes.
shit.
He has
I have no idea.
his last album, The Forever Story, like it was a really good hip hop album. Super good.
I know Eminem. I don't know Jid at all.
Who? I'm just kidding. I know. I know.
I mean, I know the candy. For fuck's sake, I know the candy. Next year on the song "Suffocate," Knocked Loose featuring
And
Poppy.
Poppy.
I know Poppy. I like Poppy.
I fucking love Knock Loose, dude. I'm surprised they have this heavy song on on like 2K, you know, like Knock Loose. This is a good fucking song, man. It's really good. I love Poppy too.
I can straight up be honest, and I've read the list before, but I only know like one song from all these. Here's Arabi, Mohammed Ramadan, Future, and Masari.
I know. I know Future. I don't know
Future. I don't know.
I don't know the other two artists.
Pack a Punch, Joey Valance, and Bray featuring Danny Brown.
Oh, dude, I just started listening to them recently.
Who's that?
Joey Valance and Bray.
Oh, okay.
Dude, they remind me so much of Beastie Boys. Like the hip hop 90s, like fast rapping and shit. It's just like a nostalgia sense that I get for them. But they're super good. Their songs get me pretty hype.
I know Danny Brown from
and Danny Brown. I love Danny Brown. Dude.
Danny Brown. I know Danny Brown. He's not bad. He reminds me of my brother. Because my brother would rap a lot, and he reminds me of like how my brother raps.
Oh, really, dude?
Yeah.
Danny Brown cracks me up, dude. His shit's so funny. Yeah, his music's really. He has such a beat that I don't think normal hip hop artists would like rap to.
Yeah, it's very underground, but like not underground as far as.
Yeah, it's more like him and oh my god, JPEG Mafia. They have an album together called "Scaring the Hoes," and legit, it's like just music that I'm like, I don't think I would play this at like the club or anything, but I think I would listen to this by myself. But it's also a very great rap album.
Scaring the Hoes.
Yes.
Next year, "Hurt You" by Spirit Box.
I love Spirit Box too. I'm sorry, I'm really not being sarcastic. I know all these artists.
I feel like you're ribbing me. I have no idea.
No. I promise you. No,
No,
I like Spirit Box. Like they're also a heavy group with the female vocalist. I forget what her last name is, but I know it's like Courtney something. But she's hot. Like they're just really. It's a really good band. I just love like metal music in general. It's like expanding my horizons.
It's Supposed to Hurt You by House of Protection.
House of Protection, never heard of them.
The Thin Gray Line by Suicide Boys.
Oh wow, Suicide Boys. Okay,
I've heard that name.
They're the ones that take me home, so I can rest in peace.
They look they're twins, aren't they?
I don't know. They're twins. I know they got tattoos.
Okay. Curse by the Architects.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm not Architects.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, Architects. Yeah, my beach.
Yeah.
Architects, they're like an old band. Well, not I'm saying old, but it was like 10 years ago. Because it's like I would listen to like hardcore, post-hardcore music when they had like the White Rabbit still. I would go to concerts there all the time, and they were one of those
Me too.
bands like I listened to, and like they just blew up over the years, which is badass. Good for them,
Hmm.
man. This next song you didn't have to tell me because I listen to this song on a daily basis, and it's Black Flag Freestyle by Denzel Curry and that Mexican OT.
I don't
Man,
know any of these names.
dude, I love Denzel, dude. I love Denzel Curry so fucking good. He's had a couple songs that have been like the official theme song for like NXT takeovers.
Speaking of takeovers, you're doing the jive.
Yeah, the John. Oh man, I only have $5. Oh, they showed up early. Those dumb
Dude,
idiots.
I swear. They're never on time. They're either early or they're late.
I know, but yes, Denzel Curry, fucking love Denzel Curry.
Halfway to Hell by Jelly Roll.
I love Jelly. Well, I don't really listen to country music, but I know Jelly Roll, and he just seems like a great fucking person.
Yeah, I'm the exact same way. He just seems like a great dude. I don't really
Hmm.
know his music.
I support it. I support Jelly Roll.
Chase and Status, Stormzy Backbone.
No, I don't know who. What's the first artist?
Chase and Status.
No, I never heard of him.
J Balvin and Feed the Blexo.
I know Jay Balvin. He had a meal at McDonald's.
Really?
Hmm. And I was like, huh. But it's like one of those things. I was like, I don't know who the fuck this is, but I'll buy the meal because I'm hungry.
Like an adult meal or like a kid?
Yeah, yeah. No, it's.
Like I was like, I know it was like a Pokemon card on one of the meals, you know.
Oh yeah, those cards are shitty.
Here's a meal and the Sniffers hurts.
A meal and the sniffers like sniffers.
Yeah, the Sniffers, yeah.
Huh? No, never. Oh, dude, they got the next song. I can announce this is Ratata by
By
Baby Metal and Electric Callboy.
Callboy. Yeah.
Oh, dude.
I've heard of that song and I know Baby Metal. I like them.
Uh-huh. Have you heard of Electric Callboy? They're pretty good too.
No, I haven't heard of them.
They're the one that made that song. Da, 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 da. It's weird because it's supposed to be like screaming and shit, but it has like a cool like synth to it. Like they're very like their characters kind of reminds me of like Oliver Tree a little bit.
Okay.
Like goofy looking, but they're really good too. And the last song, I can't even see who that is.
Kojira, Only Pain.
Oh, Gojira! Yes! Yes! We stand Gojira in this house, Lorenzo.
Are they the ones that performed at the Olympics? Like that really metal
Yep.
shit? Yeah, they were good. I like
dude,
them.
they're fucking awesome, dude. Well, they're just so heavy. Obviously, like you heard the song, but they're very like pro environmentalist. Like I don't know if you knew that.
Oh wow. No, I had no idea.
Dude,
I swear this whole segment sounds like you're just like ripping me on it.
No, I promise you, dude. I listen to like my friends can back me up on this. Giselle can back me up on this, but like my music taste is like so wide. It's like I kind of listen to like a little bit of everything, so it's kind of like very heartwarming. But it's like a lot of these songs that I know are on 2K. It makes me happy. Like I'm just like, see, now I think I'm gonna buy the game when it comes out. It's in March, right? March something.
I have no idea.
No worries. Either way, well, if you can look it up real quick while I talk about it. But yeah, Gojira, they're super like environment, like pro activists and everything. Like a lot of their songs are like super heavy, but they're like, like the earth is failing and shit like that. We gotta fix it.
That is pretty dark though, and metal to talk about the earth dying.
Oh, dude. But yes, they got a lot of heavy songs on there. I'm very surprised.
Here's March 14th, 2025. That's when it'll come out. So next week.
next week. NXT week. NX3 weeks.
NXT, NX3. Wait, you?
MAR NXT weeks.
He's like, yeah, you're just saying what I'm saying, Lorenzo. That's Anna. You're just repeating what I'm saying. Yeah.
But yes, I am doubling down with you, Lorenzo, that I am 100% not ribbing you.
All right. Cool.
Yes, I would never do
No,
that to you.
no, it was just funny. And then you're like, the things you're saying. Oh yeah, those are metal. Oh, that dude had a happy or a kids meal, and that dude had a McDonald's meal, and I'm just like,
You're like, for real?
I'm taking you for 100% because I'm like, I have no idea.
You're like, this could be a Rick and Morty episode because I feel like you're actually like fucking with me.
Yeah. I'm like, what? Yeah, that one had a Happy Meal, or that one, I don't know. It just sounds.
You're like, oh
funny.
yeah, it did.
I don't know.
I don't know.
You go that way. I'll go home.
Did you know that Jay Balvin had a Happy Meal at McDonald's? I don't know.
Well, that's the soundtrack for 2K25.
Heck yeah.
Hell yeah. They're next year on the news. There's reportedly growing frustrations in the WWE's women's division over their booking. Quote, I've spoken with plenty of women in WWE who are frustrated about the booking of the women. I know there have been some Mania pitches that have been rejected because people are like token tag matches aren't something they want to do. They want things to put on a more even plane in the women's division. Source Fightful at Fightful Select. What do you think about their growing frustrations in the women's locker room?
Man, like everything we've been talking about is kind of like pointing to that, no?
Yeah, they're like we were wondering. Well, here's the only thing, and I could see it not being negative for Charlotte because Charlotte is Charlotte Flair. She's gonna fucking do whatever she wants to do, and she wanted to, essentially have a match with Tiffany Stratton because that makes sense. I hope she wins, but whatever. But for all the other girls, yeah, it's like, oh well, what are they leading up to? What's any of them doing to lead up to something? And I don't really see anything in WWE other than Tiffany Stratton. Like, who else? Even Rhea. Like Rhea, the only story you have is Liv Morgan, and that shit's already like
stale as fuck.
Yeah. I really hope it does end that Liv Morgan shit because it's just like bleh. But otherwise, what other storylines do you have?
It's like they could have done something so much more, but it's like they're taking away so much time away from the women's division, and it sucks because they got like such a stacked roster, and it's like, I love Bayley, I like Charlotte, and like I like Rhea, but like they've been in the picture for so long. It's and it's not a knock at them at all, but it's like, man, like you got like Dakota Kai, you got Io Sky. Like I wanted Io Sky to win the fucking Rumble so she could face Rhea Ripley. Like that would have been a great fucking match. But then now they moved it to Raw this upcoming week, I believe, just so they could get it over and done with. But I was like, man, dude, that's not fair to them. It's like that's a main event caliber match that should happen at WrestleMania. It's not fair to the women, and it makes me think of like how at the Rumble, it's like so star studded. Like here, like in this picture, you have like Naomi, Nia Jax, you got Charlotte, Julia, Bianca Belair, Io Sky, and like there was just that one spot where everyone just got eliminated at one time. You remember that?
Yeah,
I'm like, man, dude, like that's not a build up at all. Like that's just very lazy. It's like everyone should have had their spot. It's like you were leading up to like something with Bianca and Jordan Grace and Naomi just for everyone to get eliminated like all at one time. It should have been like one eliminates the person by accident that leads to a story. They could have done so much with it, but I feel like it's just like so lazy.
Do you think they should try to do something, and then if it never culminates, that's the word of the day, culminate. If it never culminates to anything, then oh well, instead of like not trying anything at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but I mean, you never know until you try. That's the main thing.
Yeah, they're
It's like
not
they,
even willing to try.
yeah, and it's like it's not no given chances to a lot of these women, and it's like not fair to them at all. Uh, it really isn't.
Oh well, we'll have to see. I mean, I hope they do something with the Liv Morgan, Jade Cargill. You know that whole Bianca Belair, Jade Cargill,
Hmm.
fucking Naomi thing, because that could make for a good story. But then that would keep with the same girls, you know.
Hmm.
So I don't know. They just need to do something. It's interesting that they're bringing Trish Stratus into the mix, which is cool, but that's just to get the people going in Toronto because she's a home girl there, right? She's
Yeah.
from there,
Hmm.
so yeah, that's just for the home crowd.
But I mean, I don't know, man. We gotta wait and see. Literally, that's all we can do.
Hmm.
It's like, but I feel like it's all in plain sight that they could be doing something better.
Speaking of, oh yeah, speaking of women's wrestling, we have here. Let's see, I don't know if you. Oh, am I losing you?
No, I'm here.
Okay, let me see. My thing's taking a while to load.
No worries. Something went wrong. Try again.
Oh God.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no. We're having some technical difficulties with our internet, ladies and gentlemen.
Huh. Let me pause it. Hold on.
Yeah, no worries. Doot, doot.
All right, I think we're good now. I wanted to show you this. I don't know if you saw the segment, and we'll just go frame by frame. What the hell was that? Thunder Rosa was coming out to make the save, just to have Penelope Ford and Megan Bain run off when Thunder runs down. The chair had no reason for being there and made the whole thing look awkward. So they had Chris Statlander versus Megan Bain on AEW Dynamite the other day, and Thunder Rosa came out because she had got F5'd by Megan Bain the other episode before, and we'll do it frame by frame so it won't get blocked. But basically, you have them standing in the ring. Thunder Rosa's music plays. She comes out with a chair, and she gets into the ring, and she's trying to go after Megan Bain with Penelope Ford in the middle. They're like laughing at her face. She's there trying to intimidate them with the chair, and she's about to swing at them, but they're like, "Oh, we know you're not gonna try and hit us." So uh, she ends up having to like put the chair down. She keeps trying to intimidate them with the chair, and they keep just like fucking with her by pulling the chair. You see it,
Oh my god, it's so awkward.
and the ref has to step in. They're just talking shit to Thunder Rosa. They finally decide to get out of the ring after not being scared or whatever. And Thunder Rosa just throws the chair.
Oh my god. That's awkward as fuck.
So yeah, I don't know. People were saying that she was getting what's the term? I guess sandbagged here,
Hmm.
where they were just fucking with her the whole time because they didn't run out of the ring. They didn't look threatened, and she had a chair, like they should have
Hmm.
ran out. But I don't know what you think about that segment, and I don't know
I
because I
don't
know
know,
you don't
maybe
really keep up with it. So it's like, why the fuck did they do that?
it's like whenever I see highlights, it's like from AW, it's just been a lot of like cringy stuff, no?
Yeah, it's very. I don't know. It's like not the same person is booking the same shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like, there has to like if somebody's getting sandbagged, it's like there has to be some type of repercussion or like some order happening backstage to make sure like it doesn't happen again. Like they're letting the prisoners run to jail, you know?
Hmm. I will say
It's
this though, that Megan Bain is pretty hot.
she is hot, yes. And Penelope Ford too.
Yeah, everyone here is pretty hot. Chris Statlander's hot too.
Yes. But there has to be some like authority there, like some control, because I feel like that's like a running theme in AEW where it's like they're just like doing it for themselves, going to work
Yeah,
for
yeah,
themselves.
yeah. No, it's and then like with the women's division 2 that's already kind of like being criticized and under a microscope by critics,
Hmm.
like for them to do I don't know, the wrestlers to do something like this, it just seems like it gives it more reason to be dissected and like talk shit about, you know what I mean?
Yeah, and it sucks because like I don't want to continuously talk shit about AEW, but there hasn't been anything lately where I could talk about it in like a positive light.
No, there's very little that is actually like, oh yeah, I mean, you could say like, oh, their houses look more full whenever like they're getting people in, but it's because
Hmm.
they're doing smaller venues, you know?
Yeah, which is a step in the right direction because you want to
Yeah.
make it seem like it's a packed house, but it's still not doing any good for y'all. Like if you're putting out like a mediocre product.
But it's just funny to see both sides of the side of the fence where you have WWE where they're having women's issues because they're not booking correctly, and then this one where they're not like booking at all. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man, it's like they both have their negatives and positives. Like both
Yeah.
companies do.
Hmm.
It's like, storytelling in WWE is fantastic, but some of their booking is questionable. And the same thing where AEW they can have like great wrestling, but you have stuff like this that kind of like outweighs the positive.
Hmm. Well, we'll see. We'll see if this culminates to anything. Culminates.
Culminate.
Culminates. You said the secret word. Yeah.
Kevin Owens starts jumping.
Yeah. But that's all the news. We're gonna get into some botches and stuff like that.
Let's do it, my man.
We
I
have
need something to rinse my palate.
Chuggy Duggy Quack Quack.
No bread, no cheese, just me.
Just me. Yeah. It hurts.
Ah, ah, ah,
Uh,
ah.
Next year or here on the botches, we have WWE 2K5 now includes Jey Uso's entrance from the crowd, and you can watch it right here exclusively on IGN. One, they look.
And then,
I don't know. Yeah, I think there's a reason why the crowd hasn't been zoomed on in lately or anything.
oh, dude. Hey, hey. Are they going to show that too? Dude, I mean, that's cool. I like how it comes
Yeah.
out from the crowd. Unless you do it. Oh, that's cool. It's from the crowd itself. Honestly, man, I like the effort. Like it's there.
Pretty amazing. I mean, we used to be happy with the video games we did with the signs and stuff like that.
Oh, dude, I know. The person behind me can't see. Dude, that's really cool. I kind of like that.
That's cool.
Oh man, there's our main event, Jey Uso. Let's get it, baby. Let's get it.
Yeah.
Let's get it, Uso.
Let's see here. What is next here on? Oh, here we go. Let's see. What is this? Oh, this is Dominic, Liv, Carlito just wanting to play WWE 2K and
Dude, every time they go backstage, it's just 2K that's playing on the screen.
And then Carlito was like, "Hey, can you give me your credit card? I can buy some skins or
Oh
something
my
like that."
god.
The DLC.
Oh, dude, that's fucking funny.
Let's see here. Oh, here's I'm telling you right now. If you don't know Leon, tap in. Let's take a look at this.
Slater's going up top. No. JDC on the table. No freaking way. They can't be thinking about this from here. Will you get
Oh,
That was pretty clean.
that was good. Was that Leon Slater?
Did they say Leon Slater?
No, I think that's Leon Slater.
They can't be thinking about this from here. Will you get
God, was that a Swanton? A Swanton 450?
No, it was like a
Right?
splash.
You think so?
Yeah, because he landed on. Look at
But
how
like
he
he was
landed.
posed like Jeff Hardy for a little bit, right? And then he flipped through.
Look.
Damn. Man, that's badass. That looks sick.
It looked cool. Like he had all this hang time.
I know, dude. I think that's Leon Slater. That has to be Leon Slater.
I think so. Let me see. Slater.
Yes,
Yeah, Leon
Slater.
Slater. Watch it one more time.
Yeah, please.
They can't be thinking about this from here. Will you
God,
that was real
dude, that's
clean.
badass.
And you know, it's not even like the craziest flips we've seen, but it just looked good. It looked clean.
It looked really good.
Yeah, looked really good. Let's see. Oh, I went full screen. I was like,
Oh, excuse me.
here's I guess a little tidbit of news. WWE star Logan Paul has been banned from visiting Egypt for life. For life.
For life.
For life. Life. Logan Paul claims that he has been banned from Egypt by the Egyptian government. Quote, Mr. Beast uploaded a new video exploring the pyramids, and I love the pyramids, so I was like, Jimmy, can I come? He's like, for sure. And then a week later, he called me. Unfortunately, the Egyptian government said that you can't come, otherwise we can't come. And I was like, wait, what? I know I pissed people off, but the Egyptian government? I've never even been to Egypt. Why can't I come to the pyramids, Jimmy? He said, I don't know. The government specifically said you were the only person that cannot come on this trip via Paul's YouTube channel. What do you think about Logan Paul being banned from Egypt?
It reminds me of that fucking shit when Homer was a kid from The Simpsons. And like, oh, sorry, Homer, you can't come in. It's a no Homers club. And like, oh, but the other Homers in there, like, no Homers. Like, we can't have more than two. Like, this is how I feel. This is like
It's
like
just on
specifically, you can't come.
no, yeah, just you, Logan Paul. We have other
Yeah,
Logans and other Pauls.
Yeah,
not
it was
you.
like, whatever. You're not invited either. Dude, that is fucking funny.
Fucking Logan
Why
Paul.
can't I come, Jimmy?
I don't know. You're just banned from Egypt forever.
I don't know.
No-
You ever thought about other fucking evil and bad shit you've done? I don't think it's that.
I know I've done bad stuff, but being banned from Egypt, it
I
is
know.
like,
It's
yeah,
like
you're banned from Egypt.
I know I piss people off. Well, not only that, you fucking rob them and belittle everybody.
Next year, Nick Namath says Vince McMahon had CJ Perry and Namath practice kissing in front of Miro and himself in a small room. Vince is saying, like, okay, we need you to be passionate together via Busted Open Radio.
That's so, man. I feel like Vince would do that shit. That's kind of awkward as fuck.
That's funny, though. I would just make out in front of Miro and Lana.
Man, get my ass beat.
Oh, here's a picture of Sabrina Carpenter as Machop, TP Stratton as Machoke, and Jordan Grace as Machamp.
Dude, that's fucking funny. I like Sabrina Carpenter.
Sabrina Carpenter's pretty hot.
Dude, I like her music, but she kind of scares me. She looks
In
like a
what way?
porcelain doll.
Oh, okay. I get you.
Yeah.
The uncanniness of it.
Yeah, I'm just like, respectfully.
Oh, here's a picture of Finn Balor going to the back door of of Seth Rollins.
We gotta call this episode like cultivating the back door. Or
Yeah.
something like that.
Cultivating the back. I love that. The cultivating of the back door.
Yeah, cultivating the back door, and then use this as the fucking thing.
Here's a thing that says thing. He used to feed. It says here Finn Balor. He used to feed the gays every week, and we have a thing of Finn Balor here. Let's see.
Oh my god! What the fuck?
I guess people were extra happy about him being good old Finn Balor. He's a good looking dude, Finn Balor.
Dude, he's chiseled.
Yeah,
It's scary how chiseled he is.
Little and chiseled. He's a little chiseled dude.
Oh, dude, that shit's fucking funny. Just
here's an excuse. Taking this excuse to post the best chop in history.
oh man, Gunther, Zack Sabre Jr.
With feet, he's absolutely fearless. Is White Sabre Jr. Look at this.
Oh man!
What a chop like that in your life. Sabre Jr.
Take one more
Back to
listen.
his feet, he's absolutely fearless. Is White Sabre Jr. Look at this. Have you ever?
God, dude, that makes me wince every time, dude.
Like a gunshot.
My God, it's
Jesus
just like,
Christ.
man. I don't
Lastly
think
here,
I
huh?
could take a Gunther chop ever in my life. I think my lung would collapse.
Fuck, no, that would like that probably the whole wound start just opening up and bleeding.
Oh man, it's fucked up.
Oh, fuck that. Lastly here. Oh.
You're a boy in a man's world. And I'm a man who loves to play with boys. What the? No, wait. Shut up. No. Shut up. Hold on a second. Mysterio! Rey Mysterio, what I meant to say is you're a boy and I'm a man. And tonight, I'm gonna learn to manhandle you. No, wait. Hold on a second. Put the mic down. Hold on. Shut up. Rey Mysterio. You remember this, pal? You're a boy, and I'm a man. When you and I get together here tonight, I'm gonna get on top of you and.
I love those edits so much, dude. They crack me the fuck up.
They're so great. Fucking Kurt Angle's the shit. He's just fucking great.
Oh yeah, dude. I love Kurt Angle so much. We stand Kurt Angle on this podcast.
Absolutely. But speaking of the podcast, that's it, everyone. That's all kayfabe. I want to thank everyone for listening, watching, and liking and reviewing, subscribing, all that good stuff. I want to thank Gabe for being here. He's great. Gabe, what do you want to say to people?
Thank y'all again for tuning in for another episode 65 of That's All Kayfabe. Crazy that we got this far already. But
No.
in other words, thank y'all for liking, commenting, subscribing, hitting that notification bell, leaving the 5 stars on Spotify. All that helps out the channel. And make sure to get y'all's t-shirts.
Hell yeah. They are at that's all, or was it stickermule.com/that's all funny.
Stickmule.com/that's all funny.
Thank you all again. Thanks, Gabe, for being here. Thank everyone for watching wrestling, for watching this, and we will see you next week. Take care. Bye.